What is up, my friends? My name is Echo3, and today we're talking about BoWitch and how it's still crushing Town Hall 10. But first, I wanted to share with you guys this 10v11 hit done by Bodo from the Bada Bing clan versus Reddit Omega in our latest CWL matchup. I'll get into the details on that in a moment, guys. But first, let's take a look at this attack. It was really impressive. Got the 2-star, which, as we know, is the whole plan behind the whole attack as a whole. And here we go with that queen in from the northeastern side of the base, kings in as well, trying to take out a decent amount of this base just with those heroes. Get some good value out of a hero that costs you absolutely nothing. Again, you don't want to throw all your troops in right away because that will activate that eagle artillery, and well, at that point you'll just be doomed, guys. So the king has some bowlers in behind, helping to funnel through really nicely here, taking out the whole southeastern side of the base, doing a very nice job of it, and taking down, or at least luring, that clan castle as well. Here we go. We got one lava hound going in and some balloons cleaning some stuff up as well, guys. Really nicely done right here. Bodo making it look good. This is against the #1 base from Reddit Omega. Balloons are doing some serious work. Honestly, I was surprised they lasted that long in this raid. The enemies do have a lava hound and a balloon that you're seeing right here. Pups are right there. That's what activated that eagle. And here we go. The archer is pulling over that lava hound as well as that balloon. Dragons are coming in as well, guys, and they are going to take care of that as well as push that town hall, because like I said, we need those 2 stars. So here we go. One dragon is working on the balloon, the rest of the dragons all together now, pushing that inferno tower. We have 1 freeze, 1 rage. Here's the rage spell. The king slowed him down a little bit, but not too long, and look at that, the freeze spell froze that far inferno tower. These dragons are going to wreck this base, wreck the core. Did a really nice job before that inferno was activated. They got the town hall down. We're at 49%. Pretty soon it's gonna be 50. There you go, and the job was done by Bodo, our number 19 base, getting down the #1 base from, like I said, Reddit Omega for the 2 stars, freeing up one of our 11s to drop down and do a nice hit a little bit lower. That eagle's still activated, but it's just going to be working on that single dragon that we have left over. And guys, that was the attack. A beautiful 10v11. Now, I said this was about BoWitch, but first let's show you the results from this war. It was a CWL war, and Bada Bing lost this one 104 to 108 with 90.53% damage, while they had 91.93. And if we look at the details right here, Bada Bing level 13 clan, we had a few 6-packs. Secret Assassin, BRG, who was our leader, Bodamax got himself 6 stars. And look at this, is the issue right here, guys. Right in the center, we had a tough time against those 10s. Actually, these were against 11s, guys. So it was trying to do some 10v11 hits right there, and they struggled. It's a tough part of the game right now, but I'm sure you guys already know that. Looking for more 6-star heroes. We have some more down here below as the Town Hall 9s pop up. Don Tim. We have Arrogant with 6 stars. We also have President Snow, Ghoul, and last but not least, Bada Brute with 6 stars from the war. Now, like I said, again, we were talking about how BoWitch is still solid at Town Hall 10. Let me give you 2 great examples of that, guys, followed by another attack that's not a BoWitch, but seriously was pretty awesome. This one right here is by Zimban, my boy Zimban. He's a long time Bada Binger right here, and as you can see, the composition: 14 bowlers, 5 witches, and 2 golem. This attack is going to start, and there's a really beautiful funnel that's done with that healer and a witch up here in the northernmost portion of the base. I was actually very impressed with how that worked out. And we have a few minions working on the town hall just to take out that high hit point building from the start. And here we go. Witches are creating that funnel really nicely there under heal. So it's kind of like a witch slap slash BoWitch, because you know the witch slap has those healed witches and bowlers going around one side, or not even bowlers, just the witches. But here they were just narrowing the base so that BoWitch portion of the attack can go straight into the core and really wreck this base without having to get too wide. So all that DPS is in a more narrow area and able to do a lot more work. And they're pushing that first Inferno Tower, which is a multi-target. They're under rage, as well as throwing that poison spell on top of the enemy heroes. That Inferno Tower should be going down really soon, guys. Actually, it looks like it's at pretty full health, but the Queen's going to change that. There we go. Bowlers and Queen took it down. Couple of balloons in there as well to work on some defenses, such as that mortar, which we don't want to deal with that splash damage. And the bowlers are working on one of those ADs, and are they getting a bowler bounce? They are. One of them is getting a bowler bounce on the second, but it doesn't matter because that balloon is gone right now, guys. The Queen still has a sliver of her health left, actually a bit more. We'll call it a chunk of her health left, and her ability. But we have a couple of minions, an archer, and that baby dragon as well, who can come in and help clean up this base. And we got the baby dragon up in the north. We got the Queen down below. The defenses are just about gone, guys. We have a few cannons and a few mortars, but that's not going to affect those minions or that baby dragon. And baby dragon under tantrum gets some work done really quickly, which is nice. Queen is still trying to beat on that wall. Unfortunately, her archers aren't helping her out. They're going in a totally different direction. It always seems to work out that way. But the minions and the baby drag are doing the work that needs to be done. Like I said, we could double time to the rest of it because we know how this is going to turn out. Queen doing a lot of wall pounding, but the minions and the baby dragons are doing a lot of good work, cleaning up the structures that are on the outside, as well as those ground targeting defense. Now here comes the Queen, a little bit of help, and helping to clean up this base, finish it off for the 3-star for Zimban versus Deep Black from Reddit Omega. And I have one more BoWitch, guys. This one was nice because it was a little bit different from ones that we've seen in the past. I really like how the base was narrowed. But the next one that I want to share with you was right here against the name that I can't pronounce here. But it is BoWitch. It's a 10v11 yet again. Our number 14 against their number 23. Multi-target Infernos on the base from the enemy. And let's just double time to get into it. Oh, here we go. The Golem are in from the top, as are the Bowlers and the Witches already. This is a wide base. It goes from side to side, and those Bowlers and Witches are spread fully across. So no narrowing down in this attack, guys. It's going to be straight power through this base. Jump spells drop so that those heroes and those Bowlers can get right into the core of the base, hit that Inferno Tower right away. We don't want that Inferno hurting us later on in the attack. We got to get in there quickly, and the Bowlers under rage do a nice job of doing that. The clan castle's lured, and what comes out, we have a golem and a balloon coming out of that clan castle, and you would hope that the Queen would target that balloon, but the poison spell took care of it, so that's all good. We have 4 bowlers and 3 witches getting healed up and walking around from the west to the southernmost portion of the base, and our kill squad still in the core dealing with that multi-target inferno right there. They're unable to reach it from that point. The archer tower goes down, but the Queen, the King, they're all going to do a little bit of wall shotting right there, trying to get through there, but unfortunately they can't get through that Inferno Tower, guys. So that Inferno, Queen's ability, that gets her through. It's gonna pop that ability and take out the Inferno, and then she's under heal by those 2 healers, and that's gonna be clutch in this attack right here. Or is it? Nope, I take it back, it's not. But those healers are gonna be clutches. They're gonna jump onto those bowlers and witches and do some good work right there as they go around the base until they meet up with those air defenses in the east. And the bowlers just continuing through, and the skeletons, as usual in these attacks, do a nice job of distracting all the defenses so that the bowlers and the witches under heal don't even take much fire. So it's pretty impressive to watch this attack strategy. I still love BoWitch. I know you guys too, and that's why you're here watching this video right now. So even right now, they're under attack by that cannon and by that mortar, yet they're staying alive because of the healers, and the skeletons are getting through there, taking out some buildings as well. Bowlers rolling over the wall, which is shooting over the wall and pulling this in. It's going to be for a 100%, guys. And even though these air defenses are taking out our healers, there's not much left in the base. So the bowlers and the witches will be able to take it all out. There goes the hut. We have a cannon. We have an air defense. And we have an expo. The expo could be a little bit scary in this moment, as long as the I mean, here we go. The skeletons are doing the distracting, which is the big deal right there, guys. But the bowlers, they're pushing through, trying to get through that wall. Skeletons are trying to work as hard as they can as well. It's taken a while. The witch is shooting at that expo, but she's being targeted by the expo as well. There we go, storming the castle with those skeletons. Look at those skeletons doing that work. Really nice job there. And the bowlers are going to finish off this air defense. 99% right now, but that's not for long because 100% is going to come right now. There we have it. Nice job right there on that attack. Our number 14 attacker versus game this at bad. one more attack for you guys, and like I said, it's not a BoWitch, but it is still a beautiful 10v10 that was worthy of sharing. Yesterday I shared all the hot 9v9 hits, so today's all about 10s and 10v11s. Here we have a bit of a hobo attack, guys, with a couple of Valkyries. You've been noticing that Valkyries have been making their way back into people's lineups, into their compositions. And it's nice to see, because you all know that those Valkyries pack a big punch. They have that nice splash damage. They spin, they get their 360 damage, which is fantastic. And used properly, funneled properly is what you should really say, they can get some serious work done. Here we go, those Valkyries are coming in. We got bowlers coming out of the clan castle, so it seems that the combination of Valkyries, bowlers, heroes out of a clan castle do some really good work. And as you can see, they're jumping in, tearing things up really quickly. Look at those Valkyries go. They just look great as they get in there. Bowlers are fast, but the Valkyries are faster, guys. So a combination of both. 4 Valkyries just does a great job. They also help tear open the walls pretty easily as well. They tend to make butter out of walls, guys. Here we go with Hogs coming in from the south, as the kill squad is basically distracting all of the defenses for the most part, besides some of the outside ones. Really nice heal spell there, as well as that giant bomb came down right outside of that defense. More Hogs are coming in from the south. They're being sprinkled in straight up to the top. We have a freeze, we have a heal, and we have 1 minion left over. Hero's abilities have been used, but check this out. The freeze spell dropped on top of that Inferno Tower, and it looks as if this base is pretty crushed right here, guys. Check it out. They got that heal spell down as well. Let's knock out that Inferno. Then we have to deal with that splash damage right there, and another giant bomb, but we have a tiny bit of heal left. Oh man, this is clutch right here. Check this out, guys. Are they gonna get that Tesla? They're not getting the Tesla. So what's going to finish up this attack? What is it going to be? We have some wizards, some minions, we have the bowlers and the king. There's 1 Tesla left to defend this entire base at 92%. Those Hogs had it, but those skeletons were there. You know, the worst thing that you want to see as a Hog attacker is a pack of skeletons chasing your Hog around without a poison spell to deal with it. But the bowlers, the Golemite, the king, they're gonna just take care of that Tesla without any problem, as the rest of the base is taken out from the outside between those wizards and those minions. There we go, another 100 for D Trizzle. Really beautiful attack there. 10v10 from, like I said, the Bada Bing versus Reddit Omega CWL war. So like I said, guys, we lost this one. It was unfortunate, and a lot of it had to do with the 10v11 game. It's very tough right now, but I'm sure if you guys are doing that same type of gameplay, you would realize the same, and you'll know that you're probably struggling at the same point. So guys, back to my home base right here. As you can see, my king is a level 39, heading up to level 40, maxed out for Town Hall 10. He's got 6 days left on that. My queen is already sitting at 40. I got the 2 level 3 Infernos ready to roll as well. This base is progressing very nicely, so quickly. And as far as research goes, at this point in time, I'm researching that freeze spell because, well, I have to learn how to deal with Infernos at some point in time. So I better get that up and do some work with it. And on top of that, I decided to push a little bit, so I'm doing a little bit of minor pushing. I went from Crystal 3 up to Masters 2 overnight when I did my live stream last night. If you guys haven't come down to my live streams, I stream Wednesday nights 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday nights and Saturday nights 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a whole bunch of people in there. We call them the ETM fam. We have a lot of fun. It's a great time, so you guys should come down as well. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, it's a great time that you do it, as well as turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on the live streams. I come out with Clash of Clans content every single day. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Be sure to comment below. Let me know which of those attacks was your favorite. Was it the BoWitch? Was it the Dragon 10v11? Or did you like the Hogs in that final attack that we saw? Some really nice attacks all the way around. All 4 of them were great. And remember, I'm leaving polls up in the top right hand side of the video, so make sure you engage in those so you can help me decide on things that may have to do with the channel or just random fun stuff. Guys, if you ever want to chat, hit me up on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.